Hey everyone, welcome back. Well, we are in the midst of wonderful fall weather. It was quite warm last night and it's another sunny day and already quite warm out here. So today I want to give you a look at my top 10 yamadori. But first I'll tell you a little story of how I even got into yamadori. It was the spring of 2020 and the pandemic was just getting going, and it was looking like it was going to be here for a while. So they canceled the food markets that I usually grew food for. So I was looking for something to fill my time, and of course I was searching YouTube for new ideas when I came across Peter Chan, and was very inspired by his nursery and what he was up to. And at that point I had never had a bonsai tree, and the first video of his that really inspired me was the upright spruce video. So I was also watching a lot of concrete pot videos. So I decided to make my first pot and go find me an Alberta spruce. So we went to the big box store, and I'll show you what that tree looks like now. So this tree has been in this pot for 5 years now, and this is the first concrete pot that I ever made. And this tree was bought at the big box store, and I spent quite a while looking for one that had a single trunk. This was the closest I could find. So it was a $25 tree at the big box store, and has done really well. Still a really nice tree. So that's what got me started in bonsai. So after I got that tree together, I was pretty much hooked. But I had never heard the word yamadori. And it was another Peter Chan video where he was explaining Japanese terms in bonsai. He was going over like tenoki and all the different terms from Japan. And that was the first time I heard the word yamadori, and that sounded really like a interesting thing. So I knew I had to try that. So I went for a walk to the old shale pit and basically walked into a nursery of stunted trees that were just perfect for bonsai. And over the rest of that summer, I collected about 200 trees out of there. And all of the top 10 were collected that first summer, so they're all 5 years old now. So let's take a look at them. So number 10 is not a bonsai anymore. It was in a wooden box for about 4 years, and early this spring, I decided to put it back into the ground. It meant a lot to me when I first collected it because it was very close to dying. It was covered in lichen and was kind of on its last leg. But obviously it thrived in the box and just looked like it wanted to be a big tree. And that's one of the cool things about yamadori. You can always put them back in the ground. And this spring I decided to plant this one up here where I can enjoy it every day while I'm watering my trees. So number 10 is a happy tree in the ground now. Well, it's just a beautiful sunny, calm day down here, And that's a loon there on the wharf across from me, sunning its feathers. Just a beautiful sunny day. So number 9. If you watched Peter's last video, he was explaining how 5-needle pines, how they shed needles this time of year. And all the white pines from around here are 5-needle pines. So it is shedding needles. When I found this tree, it was growing out of the side of a bank. And the way it got this concrete pot, I tried a blueberry in this pot, and it died in its first winter in the pot. So I decided to put number 9 in it. It's a happy pine tree now. That's number 9. Number 8. Number 8 is a red spruce. The red spruce and the blue spruce are very similar trees. The red spruce are a little skinnier in the way they grow. But I have collected a lot of both of the red spruce and the blue spruce. So this pot was made with the cardboard and tape technique to get the vertical sides. Pot's done really well. Been frozen many times, over 5 years, and hasn't cracked. So as you can see, I have not really done any styling to this tree. It's just basically how I got it. I've just taken care of it for 5 years, and the trunk has definitely thickened on it. But the spruce trees in particular, I just enjoy them as natural trees. So that's number 8. The water here right in front of me is really clear, and you can see these small schools of fish swimming, and the mackerel are in here feeding on them. And I just saw a seal come up out there. He's probably feeding on the mackerel. Just another day by the sea here. Okay, back to bonsai. All right, this is number 7. I definitely consider number 7 one of my nicest trees. It is a 5-needle pine, and I've spent a little time getting the needles pulled out of it. They do shed a lot of needles. It's a beautiful pine tree. It's got a really nice trunk. I did make these two gins on it, or 3. And it's had a nice back bud on that gin. So that's number 7. Okay, number 6. We're having a look at number 6 up here where it's been all summer. By far the most trees I collected from the shale pit have been these larch trees, or as they're called here, tamaracks. They have been wonderful trees to collect. Have done really well in the concrete pots. And this one, right from the beginning, had a really nice shape. I love the way it has the 3 upright spots in it. It's like 3 different apexes on it. It really works for this tree. So this pot was also made with the cardboard and tape technique to get the vertical sides, and it's done really well over the 5 years. So that's number 6. And number 5's also been out here all summer. So I did wire this tree when I first got it, and that's what put that movement into it right there. It was like a really thin little whip when it was collected. It's in one of my early pots before I started using the trowel on them. So both number 6 and number 5 were both repotted this spring. Number 4 is a blue spruce. And it just went crazy this year making cones. When these cones first come out in the spring, they're a beautiful purple color. Of course, now they've all opened, and I'll probably have some little blue spruce coming up around here. It's a very prolific tree. I have collected a lot of them. They've also been a great tree to keep in pots. Many times all the roots will be going one direction, and that's why this one's planted over in the side of the pot. Number 4. So number 3, you might have seen a recent video where I put these 3 trees into this box for the winter. Still have this pot to go. I'm probably going to do a video on planting a tree in that pot. I'm thinking Dawn Redwood. I'm loving my Dawn Redwoods, and I have a lot of them that have rooted now. So I'll probably put a Dawn Redwood in that pot. So my 3 hemlock trees, very happy in the box. You can always tell when they get so healthy on the compost. Really happy. Number 3. And number 2. Number 2's been here all summer. I still haven't topped this tree. Getting rather tall now. Just about as tall as I am, so it's about a 6-foot tree now. I suppose eventually I'll top it. It does have a beautiful trunk. Roots were all going one direction, so that's why it's over in that side of the pot. That's number 2. All right, it's time for a big break. They are just producing amazing now. When they get really good to eat, they get dark like this. It is a brown turkey pig. Couple of turns. They pop right off. You might say I'm full of figs right now. Okay, number 1. Right from the beginning, this tree had more vigor than other trees. And that's why it became number 1. And it just continues to be a really strong tree. It did get repotted this spring and has grown really well in the new compost. Just has a beautiful trunk. It was just one of those trees that was special right from the very beginning. Number 1. There you go. There's a look at my top 10 yamadori. I can definitely recommend the yamadori hobby. It has been a wonderful thing for me, and I get a lot of pleasure from these trees. I hope everyone's having a great bonsai day, and I'll see you next time on Bonsai by the Sea.